Hello, everyone. I am Ben, joined by my two friends,
Kui.
Hey.
and we are coming to you not live from Studio 34,
Mm-hmm.
undisclosed location. Sipping on some apple juice. Don't worry, Tris, I can't hear that.
All right.
Don't worry. That was nothing.
And the date is June 11th. E3, the electronics. Was it electronics?
Electronic Expo something.
It's like it was. There's some in between electronics and expo, right? Because some whatever. The video game conference, if you will, has for the most part come and gone. I know there's still 2 more days left.
Yeah.
Don't
but
to the
that's like
13th?
small potato.
Yeah, the bid guns have already come and showed you how big their debts are going to be for the next year or so. And we're here to jack them off and talk about shit we liked from it. Starting off with, what was day number 1? Taylor, was that Bethesda and Xbox was.
No, day number one. Day number one is Stadia.
I don't know what's that. Do you know what Stadia is, Chris?
Mm-mm.
So Stadia is Google's attempt to join the gaming kind of console market, but not really, right, Taylor? Because it's kind of a console, but it's kind of not.
It's much more streaming service.
Oh, okay.
The way they're selling it is trying to make it seem like it's Netflix, but with video games. You need to put it on your smartphone. You need to put it whatever. You don't need a console for it, even though they're releasing a console and controller that looks like a knockoff Xbox, mixed with the Wii a little bit.
Yeah, that's not more of Xbox, but with shoulder buttons of a Switch.
I see that. But the thing is, the pricing is very weird because it's a subscription service, but you also have to pay a flat rate.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to pay for, even though it's not really a console, you still have to pay for a console, basically, right?
Well, if I remember correctly, I thought it was you have a service, but then you can also buy games.
Right. And I got the impression it was kind of like Game Pass, not every there's a subscription fee, but you don't get every game with that fee, so you still have to pay $60 for Halo or whatever.
That's bullshit.
Yeah. So it's it's an interesting concept. Video game Netflix sounds awesome.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's if I'm not mistaken, it's not divided by console, right? You can have, it's how are they doing it? Are they gonna have Sony games? I know there's one game announced that's gonna be on Stadia. I saw.
Stadia is much more like you can use your smartphone, tablet, and computer, but they're also I guess a little dock where you can hook up to your TV.
So like
play
a Switch.
So,
But is Sony going to be involved? Is Microsoft going to be involved? Because I know one game that got announced is going to.
I mean, I think it's much more like developers.
Because
Because
right.
Microsoft and Sony both have their own digital streaming.
Yeah, you're right.
PlayStation has PlayStation Now. Xbox has
Game Pass.
Game Pass is much not streaming. You download it to your console.
Right.
And they have Project X Cloud.
Is that what Scarlet's going to be? No,
No,
Scarlet
no.
is in this console.
Mm-hmm.
Project S is what.
X
That's what
Cloud,
that turned out to be. Okay.
Which is streaming to mobile devices. It's kind of like the Vita does this with the PS3 and 4.
Yes.
So you just connect it over.
It's a cool idea that still takes some kinks to get out of
Yeah.
because it doesn't really work all the time. But there was I don't know what game it was, but there was a game. Let me see if I can look it up. There was a game that got announced. It was a pretty big-ish game, I think, that announced it was going to be on Stadia.
I know Assassin's Creed is on there.
That makes sense. That seems like something Ubisoft would jump on.
The new one or Odyssey?
Yeah, the latest one.
Odyssey, just fun. It's a fun game.
Yeah, I can remember Odyssey or Origins. I didn't know.
I count them both as new.
All right, let's see. So apparently with Stadia, they're going to let publishers offer their own game subscriptions as well.
I
So-
mean, okay, I can see it. But yeah, what I was just going to say, Microsoft kind of took a shot at Google when they were on stage the other day. They were like, well, wasn't that Epic? No, that was Epic. My bad.
Well, it looks like the Prime can't. From what I'm reading, it looks like EA access is what kind of the biggest one probably that they're gonna do. Because I really I could see Sony doing it, But it took forever for Sony to play ball with Xbox, Microsoft in any way. So I don't see them being like day one guys for this.
No.
Like, because they love to kind of see if something works before they do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true, but that's not even. I mean, like, even with their new partnership, both studios, PlayStation and Xbox, were left out. It was just Microsoft and Sony.
Yeah, you're right. Ubisoft's Uplay to bring 100 plus games to Doodle Stadia. So that's what that was. Okay, but enough about that. So Stadia was day one, and then Microsoft was day two, or am I skipping
No,
Bethesda again?
you're skipping because all this.
I was working during the first few days.
This was on the June 8th, which is hold on, I have it right here.
I was at my retail store.
Yeah.
So I missed a lot of E3 this year, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was so.
I just forgot it was there. I didn't mean to.
June 8th was EA Play. Do we really care about EA Play?
That's see, I blocked it out.
I gotta jump in.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. There you go.
Actually, no.
It's not Star Wars.
I could jump in about Star Wars, but
Is it about
Okay,
EA? What is it?
EA Play. I just want to talk about the Sims 4 Island Pack. Just want to say,
Is that a new pack?
It's a new pack that came out for the Sims 4. You could be on the island and stuff. Just want to throw that out there.
Do they have a pricing for it?
They probably do, but I didn't really listen to it that much. I just know it's like it's 20 minutes long. I know you can do like campfires and you can do bonfires. And stuff
EA be wild. They'd be like, here's $15 for
But, it's just
for some
another level
furniture.
scheme. But it's really cool because right now Sims is for $5 and selected packs, so about $5 right now. But I'm guessing
They dropped the patch too.
this new one is gonna be about maybe 15 or 20. So
And I feel like 15 is wishful thinking on our parts too.
yeah, that's also true. But yeah, I just want to throw out the Sims 4.
Yeah.
It's still running strong, I guess. Loading screens.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll tag in on the EA thing. I'm surprised that they left one of their games out, but I guess they have an upcoming event, which is NBA Live. I'm surprised I didn't see that sports game because they were touting all the other sports games.
Yeah.
And then they just left this, but I see now that they have something coming out.
Well, talk about games they're not talking about there. I think there's a pretty big one.
Skate.
There is that. Anthem.
Shit. Yeah.
Basically, all they said was, "We have some work to do,"
Hmm.
and it's like, wow.
Yeah, I messed up.
Did you ever test it out?
No, I didn't. I was scared.
Anthem was $15 at Walmart.
It was like 12 at when we went to Best Buy. It was like $12, bro.
Oh damn! I would have got it. Oh. I
I would have got it with you. I'll play that game
Hey.
with you. Just to fuck around with it, as long as I make sure it doesn't brick my console.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they were mum about that because they had like a roadmap for that when they first, before the game came out. It was like, here's our roadmap for all the content we're gonna make for years. Game came out, they got very quiet about it. So that was EA Play. That was day two.
That's day one.
Day one.
That's day one.
So day one was Stadia and EA.
Yeah, but yes, and I think Stadia was much more like they did around E3, but I don't think I can't remember
EA
if they
too,
were
right?
there.
Because EA brands it as EA Play.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they're trying to make it like it's our event, but it's like an E3
Yeah, like
fucking
somewhere else.
space.
And then that was on Saturday. On Sunday is Microsoft.
Yes. Which I've talked to you about this, but it's like it's a really good. Microsoft does good stuff, but it's like it's not their exclusives. They have like 2 exclusives, really. Well, 3 really. Like, did they announce anything for Forza? Is there any new Forza content?
No, Forza content. I don't. Besides, they did a Lego expansion pack, which it drops on the 13th.
Like a Lego car? You can drive a Lego car?
Yeah, Lego
Forza?
car and the Lego World.
Well, my dad would like that. Maybe I should do him a gift card for that.
That's pretty cool.
So, but yeah, Forza, the mainline motorsport took a hiatus because the next console is right around
For
the corner.
Scarlet?
Mhm. So they're going to drop with that.
So really, it's just Gears 5 and Halo. Well, it's really Gears 5. Just Halo Infinite. Who knows how long? They don't have a date for that yet, right?
Halo Infinite is releasing when the new console releases.
Okay,
So
how do we?
it'll be like what Nintendo did with Breath of the Wild.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, what's our feelings? Trist, did you see?
Halo? Yeah.
Yeah. Although we did skip over Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go back to that? I didn't watch. I actually have not watched the demo yet.
You haven't watched
Yes,
the demo?
I knew you're. I was working, Chris.
You haven't watched the demo?
I was
Me
working.
and Taylor can talk about this. You can watch about you right now. Taylor, let's talk about it. I'm kidding. I'm messing
I mean,
with
I could watch it. I was working, and then I had to get home and finish Trails of Cold Steel, so I got busy.
It's 13 minutes. It's pretty long.
I saw. I heard that there's a lot of cool, like, you know, like they're basically pulling from a bunch of games people like Uncharted and.
It's
Yeah, the director. Wait,
Who's
no,
the-
wait?
Amy Hennig isn't directing this one.
No,
right?
no.
This isn't her project. They scrapped that one completely. She's not even with them anymore, right?
Yeah.
Didn't she leave?
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, she left and went and formed her own. Studio.
Right after they closed Respawn, right? Or no, Visceral.
Is it Visual? Yeah.
I think so, right?
No, but yeah, I was thinking about another director, and that's for the Avenger game. My bad.
Oh, the dude from Crystal Dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have a date for Fallen Order?
November, right?
November
Is that soon?
15th.
Yeah.
November 15th.
Wait, so we did a Star Wars game in November, and then we did Skywalker in December.
Yeah.
That's genius.
Mhm.
That's gonna be the holiday season.
And
Yeah,
it's
I won't have any
canon.
money at that point.
It is canon.
Yes.
Saw Gerrera is in the trailer. I
Yes,
saw?
he is.
Is that they used
before
for the?
Rogue One?
Yes, the one before. So he still has all his. Do
He still has all his stuff. He's
you think we're finally gonna see how he loses that stuff?
Oh.
All right, we're trying to sidetrack it a little bit because we're talking about a lot of lore that people may or may not know. So let's go back to Halo then. So you saw the trailer. I know you saw the trailer. I saw the trailer. I thought it was a very cool trailer. I don't understand what the game is still though. Like here's the thing. I will admit, I didn't play 5 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
I played a little bit of 4 because the old man got the Xbox One, but I don't play it a lot because it's his console, and I'm
Yeah.
just too lazy to go out and go to a different room to play a game. Ever since I got the PS4 in my room.
Mm-hmm.
But I forgot how much of a connection I had to Master Chief as a character until I saw him when they played the little music. You see him and you see him power up. It looks very cool. But my question is what we saw, is that going to be...
In game footage.
Yes, not quite so that this is how the engine looks, but we've seen a lot with games where they show you a scene. You know what I mean? And then it's like in the game, it's kind of there, but it's also reworked a little bit. So
I mean,
I'm just curious. Like they said this is a reimagining of Halo, right?
yeah, like
That's the phrasing they used when they showed it the first time last year at E3.
yeah. It's she's, the head director of it, Bonnie Ross said. Even when she did the IGN interview, she said it's much more of a like they're kind of like not rebooting, but it's a refresh of it.
I wonder because do you remember when 343 Studios took over to do their little trilogy, which I guess they're not finishing anymore?
Well, no, I don't know. I think they'll take over where they left off on 5. But yeah, they started around. If I remember correctly, Halo 4 came out around like
2014.
Oh, 4?
I'm pretty sure.
No, that's 5. 4 came out
You're
on
right.
the 360.
You're right. God, you're right. I forgot Halo 4 came out that late.
Mhm.
It was like the last 360.
Yeah, the last big 360 title.
But if I'm not mistaken, when they took over, didn't they say like this is a new Halo that's more focused on story and less on blah blah blah?
I remember hearing that.
Right.
Yeah.
How true was that? Because I played the first level of 4 and it looked like Halo. I didn't get that far into it though. I mean, I kept up with it because I was invested in Chief and Cortana at least.
Mhm.
Everything else in the story that I was invested in, they got rid of, and then they kind of brought back for 5. What were your impressions of 4 and 5?
4, well, I'm a big fan of 4. It's actually my favorite Halo, like story wise. Like
It did some ballsy stuff.
yeah, so like I remember playing 4 on my 360 and just being impressed by it, and then I really started feeling emotionally over the character and like
Right.
even losing Cortana. I
That
mean, this
wrecked-
ain't a spoiler. This game been out for a
for
minute.
years. That wrecked me when I saw that, dude.
Mhm. Like that got me in the way. Like Chief had to go over it, and then when I got to 5, and they
And
kind
Taylor
of
doesn't usually get got by stuff like that all the time. I'll let you know. Ones and zeros.
Oh.
0. But yeah, when 5 came around, I'm not a okay. Look,
I know the download size was a lot
yeah,
of
download
to
size
do
is
with
damn
it.
near 100, and it takes up like the Xbox One gives you 500. Most of the operating system is taken up by that, so you get like 380.
So basically, it gives you what PS4 gives you. They just market it differently.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Because you get about 300 base with PS4. I'm pretty sure.
And yeah, Halo 5 was something. I like that Nathan Fillion was in it.
Oh, that was great. That was a great little thing. I guess the reason I brought that up is what is there to reimagine with Halo? Like, why would they call it a reimagining instead of just calling this Halo 6? Is it because of Halo 5 did okay but not great? Is it because of that, or is it?
I don't even know. I mean,
because I find it fascinating to me. It's just, or even weird, because it's just like it's so vague, which is fair because this is early stages. But I'm just interested in what they're going for.
I mean, they might want to shy away from 5 because a big reason people didn't like 5 because 5 was marketed as chief story
Versus, yeah,
but you're playing mostly as a lock.
Yeah.
So there and you split up, but you still heavily play as lock.
Right. Because it looks like it was going to be those two versus each other. Well, the first trailer looked like it was confusing. Because the first trailer looked like it was going to be Halo, like Chief versus Locke. Then it looked like it was going to be Locke versus Chief, and it looked like you're both, but then it was mainly Locke. I did like the side characters, though. I liked Vale and Buck and Kelly. Because it was kind of fan servicey. Because those characters have been around for a while in other... they didn't make it into the main game. I'm pretty sure they're in the books or something like that.
Yeah, I remember.
I know they're part of the canon
Buck's
already.
from ODST.
Well, yeah, Buck had his game, but like I know Kelly was she was from something else. Because I remember hearing about her before that game came out. It could have just been like a Halo novel or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's cool seeing them. But I mean, it was a cool trailer for Infinite. It
got people hyped.
Yeah,
I remember reading one reporter saying that she cried just from hearing that music start.
It got me a little bit. I can't lie. Because doo-doo, it's a good song.
I would have seen more gameplay. That was my big problem.
I mean, I think a year in we could get something.
You know, yeah, that was my big problem about not even Halo. Like Halo, I get because it's a year away, but the Xbox showing they didn't have much gameplay.
True.
Like they did it the next day. I get that, but
you were there for that.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think, Chris, when you saw that trailer?
Well, I'm not really into Halo. The last Halo I played was Halo 3. So
that's the last one I finished.
Even though I didn't finish it all the way through, I was just there for the multiplayer, which I usually there for most games. It looked really cool though. I can't wait to see what it's like. I don't really have much of an opinion on it quite yet.
Yeah, there's not enough there.
I hope it does well. For each Halo game come out, I hope it does well.
I mean, yeah, it'll do. I mean, this game series has a built-in market, built-in economy basically, where it's gonna do well. Okay, so
Blair Witch.
That
one that caught me off guard with Blair Witch.
That was also Microsoft, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's Microsoft, but it's like all these games, 90% of these games are coming on the other consoles.
Yeah,
too.
like this is because I looked it up because I was like, is this an exclusive? Because they were being coy with it. They wouldn't say.
Well, because last year they said something like coming.
It would premiere like world premiere. Or
Devil May Cry
exclusive.
Yeah, it was Devil May Cry, Cyberpunk, a bunch of games. I was like, wait, are these going to be Xbox exclusives? It was like, this makes no sense. And it was like, no, they're also coming on PS4. Sorry, go ahead about the Blair Witch game.
Yeah, so Blair Witch was. Yeah, I was looking it up to make sure that it was multi-platform, but they only kept saying that it was Microsoft PC. And I'm like, if this was exclusive, why wouldn't you market that?
Yeah.
Like, so I see. It's probably like what Sony's doing with Final Fantasy.
Timed.
The timed exclusive. That's probably what it is. But it looks dope. I thought it was Outlast 3, I won't lie.
It was first person, right?
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, Outlast 3, huh? I was like, they got a new engine. Then it was like, it went up into the sky and you see the Blair Witch logo. I was like, that's not Outlast 3.
That's a movie that came out years ago and people kind of like and kind of don't. So they showed a little bit of Battletoads as well, right? I didn't see that part.
Yeah, it was early on. It was like right after, if I remember correctly, it's after the Cyberpunk. It's like right in between somewhere.
Okay, we'll talk about Cyberpunk. Was there any other big games besides Cyberpunk? Because that was the only one I was looking forward to in Microsoft.
I mean, That they announced or that
That
they
Xbox. Yeah, we'll go by the days. So Xbox.
Yeah, no, that they announced or that they didn't announce. That I want.
Let's talk about
Announced.
what they did 1st
Mhm.
and then we'll talk about what they didn't, and then we'll talk about Cyberpunk.
Well, really, I was here for Gears 5. That's my
It's
that's
very-
my
it's very-
big.
Did they show nothing at all?
Well, they showed it either. Well, they
'Cause
did
they
show
had
it
an
to the
event.
public.
Didn't they have an
did
event?
events for the people who were there,
Because I saw they had like a big ass billboard or something
Mhm.
around E3.
and then I think they showed it like the next day. I remember.
Did they have a booth or something?
Well, usually what Microsoft do, they own that big ass arena over near E3,
Right.
And that's where they usually do
The
their
bid,
shit.
yeah, because E3 is a bit complex.
Mhm.
It's like if it's bigger than like McCormick Place over here. There's a
Yeah.
lot more moving parts.
No, is it really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like they blocked off a part of the city to do
Yeah.
it,
E3 takes place in the Staples Center
and
and around the Staples
Staples
Center.
Center.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So it's a large venue, and then Microsoft like down the street with their theater. So
Which is
like,
what Sony did last year.
yeah, you can walk back and forth.
So literally, it's like a big ass block party.
Mhm.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Like if LA traffic wasn't bad enough.
Yeah, really. Just make everybody
Yeah.
walk.
Like the Gears 5 trailer was just Kate. You see her face.
Laura
then
Bailey's
you-
character,
yeah.
right?
Then you see it just morphing from her to other different things.
Uh-huh.
Played to a song by Billie Eilish, and I
Oh,
was like,
that she's everywhere now, man.
I was like, you could have gave me gameplay. I didn't need this.
Did they show the Funko stuff?
Yeah, they showed the fun code.
Did they show more of the Funko stuff than they showed the 5?
Yeah,
Of course they
They
did.
actually had
That's
the,
Microsoft.
and then they didn't show. I don't remember seeing Gears Tactics, which
They announced that last year. They not
Yeah.
talked about that?
I haven't seen anything talked about it.
Crazy. We might be missing some, but let's talk about Cyberpunk.
Mhm.
They showed a little bit of gameplay. Mostly what they showed was cinematic. This time they showed you the male perspective, which I will not be playing because that is not Cher Mealy. Thank you very much. And they showed the bit that your buddy actually dies, which surprised me.
Yeah.
Because
I
they
wonder,
showed.
can you save him? Like,
I don't think so,
Yeah, I don't think you could.
unless he comes back later. But I was surprised because he was actually a bigger part of the like marketing than V was, the main character.
Yep.
Because they had him sitting against the car when that first came out. I remember that vividly. But the big thing about this trailer is that they show very nice looking CG, as CG Project Red usually do for the trailers. They show the aesthetic, which is perfect. It literally feels like Blade Runner 2099 or something like that. You know what I mean? It fits. And then your character gets shot, basically ends up in the scrap heap. You get shot by T-Pain. And then the big reveal is that Keanu Reeves is in this goddamn game, and then he showed up on stage and gave us a release date. And the release date is. Does nobody remember?
April, some shit.
It's like
20th.
April 16th. It's 5 days after my birthday.
Okay.
Which is very soon.
Mhm.
2020, which is about what people were expecting and hoping that it didn't get pushed back more. And apparently the standard edition is like almost like a collector's edition almost. Apparently they're offering like a lot.
Nice.
That's cool.
Because CD Projekt Red knows how to do publicity, minus whatever reports come out that they can't control.
What's the big difference between the two? You know yet or no?
I didn't look it up yet. I just saw that Yonya did a video about it. I can probably look it up. What are your guys feel? Well, I looked it up. What are your guys feeling on the game?
I'm just waiting for it to come out.
At this point,
I
right?
need to come out sooner. Because it looks really interesting and fascinating.
I got over my big initial shock when I thought it'd be third person, and they revealed that it was first person a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Because last year around this time, I was really hyped about Anthem. I was really hyped about this one. And now the Anthem is falling and crashed down.
Yeah.
All I got is this one, so that's my
Because I
remnants
don't
of
think this.
2018.
I don't think this one will crash. That's just me.
This is my remnant left of 2018.
So it's available for pre-order right now. Let's see what the collector's edition is. Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
And while you do that, I'll talk about Fallout 76. Battle Royale, baby.
Yeah, let's go to Bethesda.
We ain't, that was...
So the big news for Fallout 76. Okay, so there's the big news and then there's the big news. The big-ish news that there's a Battle Royale mode.
Yep.
And the big news is that NPCs are coming to the game. They had a whole trailer to announce that there's going to be NPCs in the Bethesda game.
Trash.
Woo! What was up with that one guy? Because I didn't watch it. What was up with the Bethesda guy? Like, was he literally cheering at everything Todd Howard said, or are people
No, I
exaggerating?
don't remember. No, did I watch it? No, I didn't. I just know that he was, and I seen like a screen cap of what him screaming.
He was very happy. Gotta be.
Man. Yeah, he also came out and made a statement that he's not a paid shill.
Oh, he's not a shill.
Yeah, fuck it off.
Sure, you're not. And then what else Bethesda have? Well, I didn't actually watch the trailer for Ghostwire yet, so walk me through that. I've been meaning to, but I've been busy.
I didn't watch that either. I didn't watch none of Bethesda,
God damn
man.
it.
Never heard of it.
It's a new like horror-ish game coming from
I
Shinji
didn't think we
Mikami.
were gonna talk about Bethesda. What about that Wolfenstein, baby?
Yeah,
Two new
Wolfenstein.
protagonists.
Yep,
I know about that one.
there's Wolfenstein and Doom Eternal
Mm-hmm.
coming out.
Yeah, Doom. You like killing people?
Then you like this
Doom.
game.
You like it?
This is the same game, but just
Dang it.
with more enemies.
And a different story.
Yeah.
People to hit.
Yeah.
And Chainsaw.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Bethesda ended day 2. I'm assuming it was at spots in Bethesda.
I think, yeah, that fell on it. Yep.
Was PC Gamer next?
Devolver Digital.
Devolve. Did they have any? I mean, Devolver. Their E3 is more about what kind of shit are they doing on stage more so than what games do they have. Unfortunately, so I don't know. I mean, I know that there's my friend Pedro that's coming to the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Did they announce anything else?
I don't know. I ain't see it.
I didn't see it either.
This has been a very bad podcast.
No, it's fine. It's on brand.
PC gaming show next.
We're not PC gamers, and that's
Nope.
so that
Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. That was that yesterday or 2 days
Yep,
ago.
yesterday.
Okay.
Monday.
Ubisoft. So Watch Dogs 3 in London.
London.
Hey.
London, England.
Assassin Granny.
I would actually low key probably maybe be interested in playing that game.
Man, what was 2019 in grandma's, man? Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, Ma.
Ma.
Wow.
Well, is Ma really a grandma? She's just a mother.
She's a Ma,
She-
but
she's-
I think she's close enough. I think we can include her in that.
she got pretty close to being there.
She's close enough. We can include her.
Hey, next podcast, I gotta tell you what my version of Ma would have been.
Okay, I'm down for that.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe for that.
Subscribe for that, man.
Jeez.
Get us to 36 and you got it, baby.
What else did Ubisoft announce?
Oh, Gods and Monsters, which is
Right.
like a...
You
Well,
talked about that off screen a little bit.
Yeah, I heard people saying that. I couldn't find the trailer. And when I did find the trailer, I went and did something else.
Oh, there was also we missed Bandai. I don't know if they had an event, but I know they announced some shit.
I remember they announced...
There's a bunch of stuff they announced that didn't have a date, like Persona 5 Royals coming out worldwide 2020.
Mm-hmm.
The dubs already began.
Bandai announced
Tales of Arise.
Project Z is now Dragon Ball Kakarot.
Kakarot, yes.
Tales of series.
Tales of Arise.
Mm-hmm.
Code Vein just got a release date. November, right? Or is it September?
Is it?
I think it's fall. I went for that game for like a couple of years now, actually, because they kept pushing it back. It was supposed to come out last spring. And then there's the Elden Ring. Is that the name of it?
Yeah, Elden Ring.
It's,
by
Is it Miyazaki or Mitazaki?
Miyazaki and
George R. R. Martin.
yeah.
So it's Dark Souls but no one knows how much George R. R. Martin is involved. He has to be involved in story, because that's all. He's a writer. We just don't know how much. I think that covers the games that didn't. I know Borderlands 3 had like a launch trailer drop.
Mm-hmm.
They dropped the launch trailer already.
Yeah.
I think.
Mm-hmm. I remember seeing that.
I think that's all the stuff that didn't have like a day, right? That's the extra stuff, I think.
Or that got announced that no, there were games that got announced that Xbox showing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, most of them. Besides like.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah.
Because we got a reveal trailer for it.
That was still part of Xbox, wasn't it? I don't think has there been a Tales game on Xbox before? Was Berseria on Xbox?
Not Berseria, but whatever the one is with a V.
Oh, the Vesperia? They announced
Yeah.
that the definitive. Oh, thank you, Chitty.
Hey, thank you.
Our food has arrived,
Mm-hmm.
so it's gonna be a much sloppier podcast. Okay. Ubisoft. Anything else, or are we good to move on from them?
There was no Assassin's Creed.
Oh, you right there?
Yeah.
There was no Assassin's
Were you
Creed.
off the air?
Nope.
Oh shit.
Don't worry. That'll get the views up.
We just got more views. That's all.
Han Solo's in Spanish. They do titty. Sorry about
Sorry, everybody. Blooper.
that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kristen handled the rest.
I got plates and forks. You guys know where to.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, pull that over, Chris. Okay, we'll talk. So,
So we
There's
still
no
want to talk?
Assassin's Creed.
what's up?
Oh yeah, no Assassin's Creed.
No Assassin's Creed.
Which is weird. Usually it's yearly. Well, not.
Yeah, but they took a break to the
yeah,
movie.
they did. Mm-hmm.
So I'm not that surprised. But the thing is, they're still making stuff for Odyssey. Like they just released some DLC for it.
Nice.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
This can all be edited out.
This will now be the food. No, I'm keeping it all in.
Nice.
Just gonna bring this up. So
This is the food podcast now.
there's no Assassin's Creed. Damn it. Sorry.
Welcome back to
You didn't play the last two, Chris.
Eating with
You know, I
Mahoney.
watch walkthroughs. Of them. I know how they end. Jacob and Evie was it.
True.
Here, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll get some more napkins. Sorry, they're out of the.
Who came after? Okay, so Ubisoft. Was it what was in between Ubisoft and Square Enix? Was there anything?
No.
Check a fork.
Already know. Thanks.
Guys need anything?
No, that's fine. Thank you.
Wow.
All right, I might edit this part out.
Oh, cool. If you don't take this play, I'm kicking your ass.
No, I'm keeping that in. So the Square Enix joint we actually watched together in real time.
How dare you not make Captain America look like Chris Evans? I can say Pine. That's the wrong Chris.
Just
no.
what? Oh, and you dropped. That's the second day you dropped some food.
Second.
Remember you
Oh,
dropped
yeah.
your meatball?
It dropped on the table.
Still counts. Okay, so Square Enix comes up. They're shooting out bid. They show you some gameplay from Final Fantasy VII. Remake. They don't want to say a little bit. They talk. It's cool. But then they give the people what they want in the second trailer. They finally show us Tifa. And she looked amazing. And more importantly, they show us release date.
And people are mad about that too.
Yeah. Were they mad about that one? The design of that one now?
Yep,
didn't
they
hear
were
about that.
mad at her design.
Why? Is it too revealing or?
Her chest wasn't big enough.
Oh, that. Forgot about that.
Ass and titties.
Chris.
Ass and titties.
Chris.
We are PC.
Yeah, they were. I know there are people worried they're just lowering her breast size because of performance issues. Like, no, she does. They're trying to make her look more like a real person. That's all. And they announced the cast, which surprised me because they have like people from Breaking Bad in it. Fucking Tyler Hoechlin or whatever his name is, Superman, is playing Sephiroth. Which is funny because George Newbern, another Superman, played Sephiroth before.
They're keeping in line.
That tickles me. Okay, and in the story units they show Dragon Quest Builders 2.
It's gonna be amazing.
Just not even gonna play it, but
Yeah.
But it's still gonna be amazing.
then they showed Dragon Quest S. They didn't show a whole lot new. They just showed you a little bit of new footage.
Spoilers for who didn't finish it like me.
Chris.
You're a bum.
And then they finally announced that they're finally making a remaster of fucking Final Fantasy VIII, the goddamn stepchild of the series, which has not been re-released since PS1, although it did make it to PC. Which is funny, because every other Final Fantasy game just like three remasters and a remake. Because 9, 7, 12, 10 are all on PS4, PS2, PS3, and the Switch.
Release Final Fantasy 13 remake, you bums.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Remaster 15. Let's go.
Remaster 15.
Already?
Already.
Damn. Just got out. And then they show some DLC for Kingdom Hearts, which looks like it'll probably be like a final mitts type thing where they show some extra scenes. You can play as Riku and Aqua, best girl,
That girl.
and Roxas at the end. What else?
Oh, you mean Roro?
Roro, Jesse McCartney, Beautiful Soul.
They spent a lot of time on that Final Fantasy MMO. That when nobody cared about.
Yeah, they spent like 12 minutes on 4. No, talk about things that they didn't care about.
The shooters.
Well,
No.
what was the name of that game? Outriders.
Outriders, battle stuff.
Battalion, but they didn't talk about that one that long. They talked. Fucking Outriders got people on stage for a Square Enix show. Dragon Quest didn't get on stage.
Nothing at all.
God damn.
Yeah, messed up.
I was okay with the Life is Strange trailer for a game that's kind of already out. And they spent like goddamn 12. Yeah, they spent they spent like 12 minutes on Final Fantasy 14,
But before
which has an audience.
Before we get no one in the comments to be outraged, Life is Strange 2 only released episode 1.
I thought they released a couple episodes.
No, they have episode 1, and that trailer was to tell you they're releasing the others.
They only have one episode out. That's it.
Yep, that's the only one I've seen up.
I thought they had like 2 or 3, dude.
I ain't see those.
I'm pretty sure, dude. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
now.
I'll be damned.
Prove me wrong.
I'm looking it up right now. Life is Strange 2. Is it all right? And then they showed some more. I think they're bringing a lot of Final Fantasy stuff back. Crystal Chronicles.
Give me that.
Yeah, dude, they're already up to episode 3,
Oh, for real?
like a month ago.
Yeah. Oh, that's why. Okay.
So they're down to like there's 2 more episodes probably because usually they do like 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, dude. So they're like past the halfway point then.
Give me Tomb Raider 4, you cowards.
Yeah, they haven't talked about that one.
They'll
Did you
take
play the
my
last one?
Yeah.
What'd
I
you think
liked
of
it.
You did?
A lot of people didn't like it, really. They felt it was more in the
Same.
I
It's
was
not
like-
always a bad thing.
I was like, hey, that.
I watched the
Five
whole
of
walkthrough to that game. That was pretty good fun for me to watch it.
Yeah, fighting that Jaguar.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And then the main event came around. They kept us waiting.
They showed the Justice League.
Batman.
Rocksteady Superman coming out by Square Enix.
They said, fuck you, Warner Brothers. This our IP.
But no, the Crystal Dynamics Avengers game was finally shown. It looked amazing.
Yep. So not
They had
Robert Downey.
It looked like in-game footage, in-engine.
For a second, I thought you said in-game
In-game.
foot.
Like
I know it sounds like it, right? Reality is disappointing, interest.
Yes.
And then they announced the voice cast with some familiar faces. Well, they're all familiar faces, but some of them have voiced these characters before. Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham have both been playing Thor and Black Widow for some years now, actually. Since like damn near 2013, I want to say. Maybe even longer. Or 2014. Give or take. And then they announced Nolan North as Iron Man and Troy Baker as Bruce Banner. And who's the dude that played Captain America? I feel bad because I never saw him
I
before.
don't know. It was the first time I've ever seen him.
Dude,
Whoever you are, you're a lovely person.
yes, and it looks like you did work.
Saying what happened to your character in the trailer.
Yeah, spoilers, it looks like Cap's quote-unquote dies, although probably not. Because the helicarrier explodes on A-Day, Avengers Day in San Francisco, which means it might be in the same world as Spider-Man. Because they
And
made...
Laura Bailey played 2.
Right, 2 redheads. Because they made the offhand comments in Spider-Man that, I think the Avengers are off surfing in the West Coast.
When you go to the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which I love climbing up, by the
It
way.
was fun. I took a lot of pictures up there.
I won't lie. I'm not a fan of Nolan voice as Iron Man.
Dude,
I like him.
You heard Deadpool, right?
I heard too much Deadpool. I was like, ah.
That's not his fault.
Thank you. I've been waiting for somebody to say this for so long. Thank you.
But, I mean, if it was Captain America, I would give you that, but Iron Man is close enough. Honestly.
Sharky, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It just throws me off a little bit, I think. I think it's the high pitch in his voice that throws me off just a tad.
Yep.
You guys need to get Downey to Brandon, that's why.
Yeah.
'Cause the dude in fucking the old Avengers cartoon had a much higher
No,
pitch.
you know what I was also thinking? I was thinking of was that show on Disney with that Tony Stark? Even his voice is not too high.
The new one now or back in the day?
I think it came out like maybe a year or two ago.
I don't want to tell him.
Yeah, but that one was pretty on point. Whoever that dude is, so shout
Well,
out
there
to
is
you.
no on point because it's a character.
Oh, yeah,
Isn't
most
they're not playing Downey. They're
Oh yeah,
playing
most
a
definitely.
comic
But
book
like,
character.
he was his own dude. That's
I
what
mean, the
was
first
saying.
time I heard Yuri Lowenthal as Spider-Man, I wasn't sure. Because I heard, like, fucking other characters he played. It'll be fine
I
by the time the
heard-
game comes out.
I heard too much. No, but even with Yuri, I heard too much. It was what's the Fire Emblem character? Marth.
Marv.
Too much Marth.
Hmm.
And it was also because he played another character in Insomniac's Sunset Overdrive.
Yes, Sunset Overdrive.
And I was like, it just sounds
Oh,
familiar. But I
yeah,
liked
right.
his role. Like,
Well,
he
also, these
still
are guys that
played
are more
it.
talented than we'll ever be. So,
Facts.
keep that in mind.
It ain't no shade. Yeah, I like the man.
But I hope they do really good on the game.
He did his thing.
So.
I'll tell you why I don't like Thor's design. I don't like
What?
it.
You don't like those?
I
designs?
never liked Thor's design, and in the comics, I still don't like it now.
Wow.
The MCU kind of did it a little bit
I
better.
think that's just racism.
Wow.
What?
I don't think you want to see a blonde
Hey.
white man shine.
Hey, no, I want to talk about racism. We're Black Panther.
There we go.
Wakanda.
Wakanda forever.
Hey, that White Wasp banner.
Where's Hawkeye? That's the real question.
They showed Ant-Man at the end. They showed Hank Pym. That was fucking funny, man. Come on. He was like, I never had done you, Hank. He was like, are you sure about this? I'm there for Nolan. It's not just because I met him.
Oh yeah, no, I'm there for him too. It
No, I
sounds
hope
like
he
he's
does
working
well.
his ass off.
No, I hope he does well.
I did hear a little bit of Deadpool in that last bit, though.
But it would be like when he registered high, you'd hear Deadpool.
Yeah.
I know
Now, when he was
that.
talking to Banner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was good then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, hey.
Yeah, I just want to see gameplay. Apparently, they showed some gameplay.
Yeah. Like, you can kind of tell because the camera changes a little bit when, like, because they do the over the back when they're doing the fight scene. So, I think that's in-game footage for the most part. But I think you're seeing what you're going to do in the beginning.
One of my favorite games from back in 2008 was the Hulk game where you can just thrash shit. So when I
I remember
saw
when you had that one.
when I saw Hulk jumped out and he thrashed that tank, I was like,
And
yes.
he kicked homie. He like,
Mm-hmm.
Sparta.
So I think that part was at least a little bit of game.
And then they blessed us with the release date. May 2020.
Man, I just want this game to be dope. May 15th. I just want this game to be dope. I don't want
Take
no
all the
bad
time you
game.
need.
I don't want no bad game. I want this game to be dope.
Right?
I
We waiting
want-
for how long for
I
an
wanna
Avengers
live
game?
my childhood. You help me. Yeah. MCU already got the ball moving. Now you help me.
We've basically been waiting for this since MCU became a thing.
Hmm.
Because that's when the game stopped.
I want to know how they gonna do that exclusivity thing. Like,
You know, the
It's definitely Spider-Man.
mhm,
It has to
most
be.
definitely.
It's Sony.
And it's PS4 exclusive.
Yeah.
Why would you even
Well.
do that if it's not Spider-Man?
Right, that's the only Marvel they got right now. Everything else is like, it's like Nintendo has
Ultimate
Alliance. Speaking of Nintendo, fast forward to today.
Nintendo, baby. Started it off strong. Dragon Quest. The new heroes into the game.
I got my day.
They look
For Smash
OP.
Bros. They do.
They were doing work. And I was like,
That upbeat look like some bullshit.
yeah, the up B, I guess it was the side B. I don't know what the fuck it
It's
was.
swoosh.
Oh, it's swoosh?
Yeah.
Oh, bet. Yeah. Oh.
but- And
I
yeah,
get
the
my day, yo.
motherfuckers were OP. I was like, yo, if you play online, you get your ass handed to you.
I got my days, ladies and
Got
gentlemen.
your days, boy.
It was
me to
funny
come
when
back.
I first saw the trailer. You see Dark Meta Knight and Dark Marth fighting Link. So I'm like, oh, is it gonna be Zelda? Even though she's already in the game.
No. I was like, I looked at it for a second. I was like, this bet not be another Fire Emblem character. And then I
Nah,
was
fuck
like-
that. Give me all of them.
And then I was like, wait, hold on. Dragon Quest.
Yeah, and I heard the horse. I was like, oh, it's Dragon Quest.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right.
And then they also talked about Luigi's Mansion 3,
Mm-hmm. Luigi.
Hotel Luigi.
Hotel Luigi. For
Hey,
the
my
win,
man's just
baby.
going up. That's all.
Right.
Let my man be good.
This man single-handedly bringing Ghostbusters back.
Which they have a game coming out.
Yep.
Remaster, PS4. When's that coming up?
Sometime this year. I think I'm gonna get it. See what it's about.
I heard it's pretty good.
Shout out to Nintendo for being the only competent one who wants to release games in 2019. Everybody
Yeah, they
else
didn't have a lot.
2020.
Either it was 2019 or they didn't announce it yet.
And then one of the best games coming out, Animal Crossing, my niggas.
Animal Island, bro.
And we out here.
All right. I'm going to give you a time to sign. Tell me what you think about that.
Hmm?
What were your reactions when you saw that trailer? Because I was thinking of you the whole time I was watching it.
Y'all already know about me and Villager.
They've seen the Smash Bros.
We
videos.
two peas in the pod. Yeah. We 2 shots of whiskey.
Good at that. You want to hear?
Make
Wait,
it
what, shots of
stop.
whiskey? Oh.
Apple juice. Do it.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Yeah. We the devil and fire.
What?
Yeah, we're the devil and fire. It's the
Oh, you go
connection.
together? Okay.
Go together. We DJ Cali and food. Nah, I'm playing.
Damn.
I'm off that. We Rick Ross and Chicken Shack.
I think we get the picture.
Yeah, I mean it's Animal Crossing. It's something us Nintendo fans have been waiting for.
Yeah, because they have not released anything since GameCube, really, right? Besides like the little party
Besides
games they've
that
done.
Amiibo
Yeah.
for the Wii U.
Amiibo Crossing.
Yeah, I have a Wii U. Let me tell you, I ain't buying that shit.
Fuck that.
My money wasn't going towards that.
And then they showed Link's Awakening. Did they show a date? I can't remember. It's 2019, right?
Yeah,
Is it November or is it December?
I think it's with my phone.
We'll look it up. It's quick. I know it's on the horizon.
It looks good.
I wasn't sure about the art style at first, but I think I'm there for it now.
No, I most definitely was. There was an indie game that I seen last year at E3
That reminds me.
that looked like Zelda, and so when they showed that last year at E3, I was
you're
like,
like, oh.
oh my god,
That
they
reminds
did
me.
it.
Cadence of Hyrule.
Oh yeah, with
Linked in Zelda
Yep.
and whatever her name is. I think that'd be cool for the channel.
Mm.
Basically, it's old school Legend of Zelda, but the combat is a music rhythm game.
Music.
And
Actually, no, I heard about that.
it's a remix of the classic Zelda music.
Yep, I remember that.
I think it was worth a look. It's probably not to be that expensive as an indie game.
Huh? That'd be cool.
And they said the game that I'm here for, Fire Emblem Hogwarts, as Chris says.
Yes.
Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yes.
Which surprised me because it looks like, because the first trailer was pretty big and showed like it was going to be all in the school. But it looks like it was going to be a time skip. Which makes it more Fire Emblem looking to me.
nice.
Like, his fates was similar. Where there's 2 sides you could pit for the war or whatever. This time there's 3 and you don't have to buy a separate game this time, which is nice.
That's cool.
So you think?
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
Yeah. Did they really announce anything new for Pokemon Sword and Shield? Sword and Shield? Or
No,
did
they
show
showed
off-
Besides from
gameplay
last
after.
They did. Oh, they did on the Treehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I know they had a thing for it last week.
Yeah,
Pretty cool. We can do the mega Pokemon thing down in the
Yeah.
stadium. So
You mean the Dark Stance?
yes, sir. Jesus.
They showed. Okay, so Demon X Machina. When is that coming up?
Did they show a release?
Yeah, I think they did. And I think it's like.
I remember seeing that. I remember.
I think it's
seeing
like it's either like July or January, bro, or August. I think it's August. It's like August 4th. I want to say August 9th.
Okay, that's nice. I like the demo.
And then they showed some more. What's the new game that Platinum is making that I'm really interested in?
Oh damn, what is that?
What is the name of that one? I'm gonna look it up. It looks really cool.
It reminded me of, especially since Scalebound never came out. That's what it reminded me of. Just without the dragon.
Right? Astral Chain.
That's it. That's it.
I don't think they have a release date for that one. But it looks very cool. I'm there for that one.
Yep.
Did they show anything else besides? Oh, no, they did their little. Here's a bunch of the Nintendo games coming out. Mario Maker 2. That's coming out like not tomorrow, but it's like in a week or so.
Like so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie. That Resident Evil got me. Because
Yeah.
I was so hoping. I was like, if they port 2 and 7,
That's what I thought, but nope. It was the exact opposite. It was 5 and 6.
5, 6.
Everyone's favorites. Coming to the Switch.
I looked at that. They showed, oh yeah, and 2 more games. Resident Evil 5. I'm like, fuck them tank controls.
Resident Evil 6.
Yeah.
Fuck that story.
That's it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, is it going to be Resident Evil 2? I'm there for that. They showed off. Yeah, they're doing like the Mana games. Not Secret of Mana, but they have like another one coming out. Released in West for Nintendo. Is there anything for Din? Besides the big one at the end? The one that actually shocked me, actually, if I'm being honest.
Hmm.
I think that's it, right? The biggest ones.
Besides
Banjo and Smash. You want to share your reaction to that, young Taylor? Taylor was alone in his house.
No. They can't get that part. That's only for us.
Okay.
Oh, brother.
It's funny.
Yeah, it is funny, but they can't get that part.
Okay. That's fine.
Banjo and Smash. What else will they do now?
Yeah, so how many? 5 fighter pets, they said?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 3
Joker,
more.
Dragon Quest Heroes,
No, they got
Banjo.
I got 2 more.
Don't forget Piranha Plant with the.
He doesn't. He's not
Right,
part of
he
the
was
pet though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, but if we're counting it all, then it's Piranha Plant, Joker, Dragon Quest Heroes,
Yeah.
not the game, the characters.
The kids.
Banjo and Kazooie.
Yep.
2 more spots.
Kazoo.
Is one of them gonna be Luigi? Waluigi.
Nah.
I'm actually losing faith that it's gonna be Waluigi. At the
Come
end.
on, man. Come on, you teased us already. It's time to
ain't
get
him.
him in
I mean,
there,
Toad
man.
isn't in it, but he's also not one of the palette guys up there.
It ain't him. Let me tell you now who it is.
What was the leaks? Because the leaks were right about Dragon Quest so far.
I ain't look at too many leaks.
Sorry, but go on. Give me your prediction.
Let me tell you right now, it's another Sonic character. Amy Rose, baby.
That big ass hammer.
Yeah.
Big
gonna say
ass
hammer?
hammer. Yep.
I think there was also rumors of Doom guy being in it. This would tickle me.
And then the final one, the biggest one, that's gonna blow everybody's minds away even after Banjo Kazooie came out. The motherfucking Master Chief.
Oh.
No, brother.
Oh.
Halo 6 coming to Nintendo
Still
Switch.
Switch. Well, Game Pass is on Switch,
Mm.
or coming to the Switch. I don't know if it's on there yet, but I know they wanted to come. All right, Chris, what are your predictions for the last 2? It'll be what you want or what you think. It'll be either or.
I haven't thought about it. Waluigi.
Okay.
Actually,
No.
no. I really want a. I can't think of her, but she's some.
Monty Mole.
She's somebody from Xenoverse 2 that can't. It's a loser.
Schultz's girlfriend?
Yes.
Whatever her name? I can't remember her name.
I want her
Pyra?
to be in there.
Pyra.
Yeah, Pyra. I really want her to be there. I thought she'd be a cool character, give more Xenoblade love, but besides from that, I really don't know.
I mean, I was joking with Dante. That was like, since this is so far the DLC is very CX3 friendly, let's just get Dante from Devil May Cry and then Kiryu from Yakuza. But I don't know if I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I mean, I think I feel like they might be saving Waluigi for the last one.
Since Xbox and Nintendo won't be so friendly, I'm pitching the idea now. You heard it here first. Exclusive.
You've got the hands exclusive.
Motherfucking Captain Falcon in the Battletoads, and they're coming for Switch also.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
Captain Falcon needs to be able to beat him up. He works. It just works.
Besides World of Light.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like he hasn't had a game in how many years? Period. Nah, fuck it. My DLC is Lindis and fucking Makoto. Did all the Persona and Fire Emblem characters in there. Fuck all of ya. Suck my dick.
Wow.
And then they had one more announcement which shocked me and shocked Chris when I told him. Not only is there new Legend of Zelda coming out, Legend of Zelda game, it's a fucking direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. Now, Taylor, you're more of a historian than I am. Has there ever been a direct sequel to a Zelda game?
No, not really.
Didn't think so. He was mouthing a lot.
Oh.
Taylor was so hyped he was quiet with the mic right now. You couldn't see it.
Yeah,
But
nigga, Breath of the Wild. If you don't know, now you know.
I love
Getting
Zelda's
the sequel.
redesign.
Yeah,
I like her hair.
Yeah, short hair Zelda.
I
Hopefully,
really have to get the game.
hopefully this time she's the main character. Fuck Link.
At
I
least
don't
make her
want-
playable, dude.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Can we play Zelda in a Zelda game? Is that too much to ask for?
Yes. Yeah. Give it to me. Damn it.
Sheik.
Not Miyamoto.
Not Miyamoto's.
It's,
Fuck.
I forget his name, but you know who he
I
is.
can picture him. He's a really cool dude who's got the long hair and the beard. I'm looking up his name.
You know who he is.
Breath of the Wild director.
It's something with a T, ain't it?
Breath of the Wild director is. Come on, load, damn it. No, not him. Oh, Numa. Eiji Numa.
Oh, okay. I was wrong.
Well, he's like the producer, and
Mhm.
the director is Hidemaru Fujibayashi.
Mm.
Oh, and then there's Takashi Tezuka. He was the guy who did it before, I think. No, he's like a senior officer. Whatever. So yeah, a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. Probably not coming for a while.
Yeah, I thought
They
it was DLC at first.
That's what I thought, dude. I was like, wow, they're doing a.
Like, oh, that's ballsy.
I was like, I was like, cool, fine, I'll play it. And it was like, no, direct sequel, follow up. I was like, whoa.
They're giving the people what they want.
Yeah. Man, that game was hard.
I haven't finished it. I need to put more time into it, but it is hard.
That game was hard till you got to the ending, and it was easy.
Yeah, because you're prepared, which is kind of beautiful in a way.
I got in there, I was like, damn, I'm gonna be
Kick
ass.
your ass.
I was like, all of them have been beating my ass, so I'm gonna get to this last boss, and I'm gonna die. I did not die.
Welcome to the world of RPGs.
I'm like, oh wow.
That's me and Chris every time we play a long ass game.
Mm-hmm.
I died more to the damn Guardians than I did.
I have yet to find one yet in my fucking game.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they all over. They be posted, man. Yeah, let me
I'm
find out
I'm
you.
bad at the game.
Yeah, let me find out you got the version like The Last of Us 3, where you get to that one big section and no one will be there.
I think I'm just lost.
Like when you were trying to fight in my Spider-Man game, you couldn't find it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I played this new Spider-Man game.
Looking for an encounter, right?
Yeah, looking for a random robbery, whatever.
Which, to be fair, beginning of the game, there's a lot of those. Towards the end, not as much.
Yeah, until you beat it, and then there's a lot
Yeah.
because you have nothing else to do.
You do, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, maybe you can help me find some targets. And up to now, that's been E3. There's 2 more days left, but not. This is the bid.
Yeah.
E3 basically ends with Nintendo at this point. We know that.
Next year, Sims 5 is coming out, y'all.
Next
Ready
year it's
for it.
gonna be, but the lineup for next year games is packed. Everybody out of money.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be PS5 and Xbox Scarlet.
Man, my wallet. No, I'm talking about even before then. Like even before those two.
Oh, you mean like
consoles
stuff that they announced now?
Yeah, before that shit dropped, and all the games leading up.
There's
to
a lot. There's actually a
around
lot
next
left for the end of the
E3,
PS for this
right?
cycle.
And then like all the games, because usually what happens, January is a drought
For everything. For movies,
everything.
for
Movies,
games,
anything you
TV.
can think of. February starts to pick up.
a little bit.
March is where it really starts
Yeah.
happening.
I lose a lot of money in March.
Mm-hmm.
And in April, goddammit.
Yep, maybe. I ain't got. Telling you, I ain't got no money, man.
I still want to play Days Gone. That's the one I played Days. I still got to finish God of War and Breath of Horizon Zero Dawn.
I still got to finish Uncharted 4.
Damn!
I beat Lost Legacy. Ain't
Oh yeah, I've been watching you play it
Yeah.
the whole time.
Come on, bro. That breaks my heart.
I still got Spider-Man.
I mean, I just
Dragon
got
Quest.
it.
That's fair. I forgot.
I got Spider-Man Dragon Quest to do, so I can't say nothing.
Yeah, and then I've been trying to grind for VC,
In
man.
2K.
Chris,
You want me to transfer
Hey, come
to your
far.
account?
no, forget that. Come farm for me, man.
Come for you. I can give you a guide.
Yeah, show them how to do my lead and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. I can give you a guide, buddy.
Yeah, we gonna start that online my league.
Man, just boost your quarters.
That would be fun doing an online my lead with all of us.
Oh, fuck y'all niggas.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
No. Hey, I. When I get home, that's what
You and me.
happens. That's what happens.
Let's start one, Taylor.
All of us
Yeah.
be in it. It don't matter what you say. You gonna play.
Yeah, we all drive PS4 now. Come on now.
Alright.
Yeah.
I try to be nice to y'all.
What you mean?
I try to be kind to y'all.
What you mean?
Alright.
I'm telling you who I'm picking first, baby.
Well,
The Rock?
The Rock. The WWE.
Whoops, wrong game. Try again.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
I really thought you were going to say Giannis.
No. Kevin Durant.
Jokic.
Walking bucket.
Dwayne Wade. He got one more good year left in him.
Oh, 38-year-old Dwayne Wade? I'll think you're not.
That's what he did to go to state.
That was lucky.
It was.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say 26, 27-year-old D Wade.
Oh, no.
You
no.
went 30.
No, he's like fine wine. Age is good.
You want them Thanos dust knees?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He can pass.
Fair. All right, guys. Well, we're starting to derail a little bit.
Jedi Fallen Order. I don't
Yes.
know if you guys like the lightsaber
Okay,
action, but
here we go. Pick one game from all E3.
I got to pick one.
Yes.
I got two.
All right, then fine.
Now I want to play? Or what?
All right, if you could get one game now,
Oh,
sacrifice your child, whatever, the blood of your secondborn. You get one of these games in front of you right now. And it has to be, here's the thing, it had to be announced on the show floor. So I'm disqualifying Persona 5 Royal for me.
So you taking away my Gears 5?
And I'm taking away, well, no, Gears 5, they showed something for that, right? They showed a little bit on the stage.
Yeah, but it got announced last year.
Well, no, it had to be on the stage. Period.
Oh, okay.
Persona 5 Royal was not on any stage because Sony was not there. So I'm taking that out for me and for Chris, I guess.
Oh no, actually, I had a different one.
Okay.
I had Kakarot, but he's.
Okay, so Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. That's your one game if you did that today?
Oh.
On an island?
Oh wait, hold up.
If you did it one game today, not released, you did it for free, like the dude that was very nice to Keanu Reeves, and then you're stuck on an island with the one game.
Okay.
With nothing else to do.
Okay, this is EA we talking about, so I have to give them all the time they need for Jedi followers, so I'm going to take Kakarot today. See?
That's a very fair answer, Chris.
Just saying.
Do I get
EA,
online
the fuck is up.
interaction?
Yes, this
Yes.
is the you're on an island, but it's like the most your life's not in danger. You got Wi-Fi. You have a fucking house even.
Gears 5. I can beat the story, play the rest of the online. Gears 5.
Oh, we forgot The Witcher 3 is announced on Switch.
Yep. Oh shit, we did.
It's fine.
They all right. They know.
It's fine. And for me, fuck. I almost said Cyberpunk, but you guys know what my answer is.
Fine. Nah. It's a Nintendo Switch, right? Is it?
Did it guess? It is a console I have.
I know the name of it. I can't.
It's Final Fantasy VII,
Okay.
the remake.
I was say, what else could it have been?
Okay.
How long?
I'm just waiting to get
How
come
long
on.
I've been talking
I'm
about?
like, come on, say it.
See, he fucked me up with that one because he said Final Fantasy VII. I was thinking of
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
I'm very intrigued. You know how big of a fan I am. You know how much I've wanted one on the Switch. But I've been waiting for a 3D. I've been waiting for Final Fantasy VII remake probably before, like 20 years for. Basically, before I was born, I've been waiting for this game. 97 when I was a fetus.
Mm-hmm. That's about it.
As Tris knows, I have. You know how I have the right brain, left brain.
Mm-hmm.
Right brain for me is Persona. Left brain is Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. So yours was Jedi? No, Kakarot.
Oh, Kakarot, yeah.
For safety reasons.
Yes, for safety reasons. Yeah,
Yours was Gears.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was Final Fantasy VII. What do you think Dante's would be? Everest is Avengers, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I think it will be.
His could be Avengers.
Avengers 2, actually. I think.
That, it could.
Might
Of
be
what I
Avengers.
saw, I think that's the most Dante did.
I think it'd be Avengers for him.
But then again, I never got a good firm grasp on what the fuck Dante plays because he's usually playing everything while I look at.
I know, right? He's like NBA 2K, like shit that you know he doesn't like, he'll play. Like,
Yeah.
like this motherfucker does not watch baseball. He'll play MLB The Show.
Yes. It would.
Right. I bumped my mic. Mike's game is not E3. That's trash.
Crash. It's already out.
Yeah.
Well, coming out
Yeah.
21st, right?
Yes.
Oh, he
Okay.
ain't gonna shut up talking about it. He barely shuts up talking about it now with me.
Yeah, he barely shuts up. Period. Love you, Mike. All right. Well, how we grading E3 as a whole?
B.
B.
It's a B. It's solid.
That's what I'm feeling.
Like, but besides
The games are good, but the E3 of it all, like the presentation of itself, is a
it
B
just
for
feels
me.
bad. And I think because also Sony wasn't there.
It's
Like,
still
we
very
were-
much a dying
yeah.
event.
And especially since now all three of the
Big ones have
yeah,
their own thing.
they do their own thing. They have their own
State of
shows.
play.
They have their own live streams.
Nintendo Direct.
So EA is just, I mean E3 is just like collapsing in on it.
EA is the only one of them that actually needs E3 at this point. It's just they have so much bad shit going for them that it's like, hey, it allows people who are stuck in a room with us that we can talk
They
about
need
shit.
good publicity.
Did Valve announce anything? No, Valve has BlizzCon, and they pissed off people with the Diablo thing. Wow. But yeah, it's a B for me. What about you, agree?
Well, I didn't really pay attention to much. I needed to this year. I only saw bits and pieces of stuff.
I think the games is a very solid lineup because last year was a lot of games that had already been announced. Just showing more from.
Yeah.
I had more fun with last year's. And,
Last year was interesting.
Yeah.
I'd say B minus.
Besides the intermission.
I blocked those out of my memory for a reason.
Those hurt. I was like, why are we waiting?
Right.
And then they came back on and they were like, oh, sorry, we had to move venue. What?
What do you mean? You're on stage.
Yeah. You really?
Does Ghost of Tsushima have a release date?
No.
Didn't think so.
We're still
think-
waiting for Sony. They're
do you
probably
think-
going to do it at their
Do you think it's PS4?
PS4. Hopefully.
I
I
hope so-
want
I
it
hope
to
so, too.
be. Like, I really want The Last of Us 2 to be PS4. I don't want
It feels like it is.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're going to do what they did with Last of Us 1, where it was PS3 and PS4.
Hopefully it dropped this year.
2019, I can see it. They haven't talked about it a lot, though. That's the only thing. They have not. They showed. I mean, they showed you 2 trailers that had a lot in it, but besides that, they've been zip.
Like graphically.
I know they're done filming.
Mm-hmm.
Troy and Ashley wrapped up the performance.
Like graphically. First of all, I just want to see how the fuck that looks on my TV.
Right, we have good TVs now.
Yeah. Just keep back about it.
Don't worry, Chris. You won't be a broke college student forever.
Yeah, I would have got this new one. The old one worked.
You always did new stuff before me. You didn't get ones you did not get. You had a PS4 for how much longer than I did? How many years, Chris?
Yeah, I ain't get a PS4 until what, 2017. Yeah, I put my hard-earned money.
I'm still getting the PS5 first day.
Yeah, I ain't get.
Whichever one of us ships first.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck y'all niggas. TMNT for the Switch and Smash Bros.
TMNT, what? The movie game?
No, for Smash, y'all. For
Oh,
niggas. That's what I'm
you want
calling it.
TMNT and Mortal Kombat and Smash?
Yeah,
I'll take it.
yeah.
I can see it.
Use the Mortal Kombat models. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us in Studio 34.
Mm-hmm.
I've been Ben.
I've been Taylor.
I've been Quizzle.
And hopefully E3 doesn't surprise us with something new tomorrow, just to fuck up this entire broadcast.